Hi, my name is Juan van Wyk. I'm a 42-year-old clinical psychologist and I live in Dubai with my lovely wife and our 3 beautiful daughters. Playing guitar or painting or taking a long ride on my motorcycle are my hobbies. Even though I smile and laugh and look happy, I'm also completely exhausted and constantly in a state of discomfort. If I do not respond to your messages or requests, it's not because I do not deem it as important, but I only have a very limited capacity for any physical or mental activity, and it runs out very quickly. I wish other people understood about Pompe, the disease I live with. Thinking about it, since I was 8 years old, I experienced joint and muscle stiffness and pain. And as I grew older, it just became worse. I felt increasing weakness in my legs, my trunk, my arms, and I started experiencing breathing difficulty while sleeping. I felt more and more tired. Several different diagnoses were made since I was 23 years old. The initial idea was that I had arthritis, like rheumatoid arthritis, psoriatic arthritis, neuromyotonia, limb girdle muscular dystrophy, and then Pompe. I continued to consult with several specialists over the years as I continued not to feel well. By then, I had seen general physician, rheumatologists, orthopedic surgeons, and finally, neurologists. My current treating neurologist did multiple tests, like a sample of my muscle was checked for the level of glycogen. Several blood tests were done to check the level of my enzymes. Breathing tests were done to measure my lung capacity. This was followed by an electromyography, MRIs, heart studies, several x-rays, and finally a sleep study. After multiple tests and living with a misdiagnosis for approximately 18 years, I was finally diagnosed with Pompe disease at 41 years of age. So again, a mixture of uncertainty, doubt, concern, as well as relief about hopefully a final diagnosis. As no one from my family had ever suffered from Pompe, I knew absolutely nothing about it. The doctor informed me about Pompe disease and its complications, but I wanted to know more. So I looked on the internet and I asked for more details from my doctor. I've always been focused on how I can live more meaningful despite any disease, and from where I can gain support, how I can continue providing for my family. I wanted to know how and when the deterioration would happen, and how I can prepare for the future. What assistance or support is out there that I could benefit from? I was unable to accompany friends, family on recreational activities like hiking, horse riding, or sport events with our children due to my exhaustion and breathing difficulties. So I had to make changes in my workload as well. And I remember weekends spending on the bed. Maintaining a full-time career with family life and hospital visits is a major challenge. And often things get rushed and become hectic. I've accepted the reality of change and impermanence, and I have to readjust my daily routines accordingly and reinvent and recalibrate according to my capacity, in order to try and maintain some form of work-life recovery balance, limiting social interaction, and try to continue my hobbies by doing it in short spans over longer periods. Lately, I've been taking more moments to pause during the day and just enjoy a cup of tea. to be fully in the moment, to focus on mindful living, to summarize it all. I had to let go of so many activities over the years of my life, from competitive sports to recreational activities like hiking, motorcycle riding, which is my biggest passion if you know me well. I used to ride every single day. Hail, rain, sunshine, you would see me on my motorcycle. But as the disease progressed, I was unable to do that anymore. But now, I drive an SUV with a seat that is high and adjustable, as sitting or driving is extremely uncomfortable still. No long travels or drives happen anymore, but vacations do happen, which are no longer than a 2-hour drive from home. I had to adjust to doing my other hobbies, which I still can do, in short spans, and make it easily accessible, like keeping my paintings on their easels in my bedroom and my guitar just nearby. Now I only sleep on an extra stiff mattress and a very flat pillow, so stays in other places, even 5-star hotels, can be uncomfortable and exhausting. I have received emotional and practical support from my whole family, my friends, and even my colleagues, who help me continue my daily tasks, and even accommodating my limitations to engage in certain activities. I could also count on support from my physician and my physiotherapist as a part of my treatment team. My message to other patients would be that Pompe disease can be debilitating, and over many years of living with physical illness, I've come to learn that I am not the disease or the illness. I'm not my body or my limitations. I'm not even my abilities. I am the one experiencing it. And part of my experience of life is living with Pompe. What that means is that the changes in my experiences of life and my approach to life is just changing and transitioning faster than other people. The gift in that is that it invites me to truly experience this moment and grab hold of the present. I would suggest to others to celebrate what you have with the privilege to enjoy, experience, and cherish it, and then to focus on what you're able to do and do it fully. Get to know your inner world. You can never be exhausted or limited by any illness or disease.